Yeah, welcome everybody and welcome. And today I will be doing some drafting, and it's basically created by RecklessRush. And I have no clue, have never done this before. The basic idea of drafting is that you get a set of cards and you need to pick one out of 3 or something, and then you get additional choosing, and it goes on until you have drafted a whole deck. And in Stormbound it will be basically 12 cards. So let's check it out. Let's go. So alright, so here we go. We started the draft and pick one of the following factions. Once you select your faction, you will not be given a chance to change them. So you can choose between Winter Pact and Ironclad. Well, let's go with Ironclad, I guess. Why not? So we chose an Ironclad. Please do command Ironclad to proceed with the draft. So Sweetcap Kittens, Terrific Slayers, Fortification Tonics. Well, all these cards really suck. But I think Fortification Tonic has been pretty good. So if we get a structure, that might be nice. Otherwise, definitely go for Sweetcap Kittens. Alright, I'm back and I added this kitty deck builder tool on the right. So we can look at the deck we are currently building. So every time I pick a card, I will add it here to the list. So we can see and make a bit more educated decision and have a good overview instead of the text we got here. So let's go with the next one. And we need to do an exclamation mark I2. And choose one of the following cards. Emerald Towers, Siege Assembly, Unstable Build. Unstable Build is pretty sick. Emerald Towers, never. And Fortification Tonic, you want to go with cheap buildings. So then we would go with this one. Siege Assembly is pretty tough cookie. Can be pretty cool. So it's a tough choice. I think I will go for the greedy play and pick a Siege Assembly. Third card, a Westwind Sailors, a Freebooters or Felflares. Westwind Sailors, 3 mana, 2 strength. Freebooters, 3 mana, 2 strength or something. And Felflares, 2 for 4 with an ability. I like the Felflares a bit. So let's go with Felflares. We can go for Seasick Bouncers, Greengill Serpents, or Bladestorm. How well is Bladestorm? Let's check it out. 5 mana, 1/1. Seasick Bouncers, 8 mana, 6. That's pretty strong. And Greengill, 3 mana, buff some stuff up. Oh, let's go for a Greengill, think. Void Surgers, Dangerous Suitors, Aegis in Charge. Aegis in Charge is pretty okay, I guess. 5 for 3/3. But we also have like Siege Assembly. Dangerous Suitors got a buff recently. Still not good enough. Void Surgers is pretty much a house. So let's go for Void Surgers. Twilight Prowlers, Ozone, or North Sea Dog. Well, Twilight is a house. Look at that. Very good board clear. Ozone is just 1 strength, might be good for the curve. North Sea Dark is a bit tricky on equals, so let's go for Twilight, I guess. But we need to choose some cheaper stuff as well, otherwise we might be in trouble. And that is gonna be Warfront Runners, Joust Champions, Ace Duskbringers. Ace Duskbringers, 7 mana, 4/4. That's pretty bad. Warfront, 4 for 2. Joust Champions. This is a house against structures though. But seriously, what are these picks? I might even just go for Warfront Runners. Think that might be okay. We need some cheap stuff. I haven't a lot of experience with drafting, so it's very interesting. I know a lot of people who are drafting magic cards. Haven't had any experience with that myself. We go for Lucky Charmers, Fluffy Bedboxes, or Wetland Deceivers. Wetland Deceivers, 3 for 3 and 1. It's pretty good. Lucky Charmers. Never Lucky Charmers. Fluffy Bedbox has got a buff, which is also pretty cool. Do we want this or Wetland Deceivers? Wetland Deceivers is pretty much a house. I think I like this one the most. Maybe I'm just playing too many cheap stuff. Who knows? Let's find out. We got like Siege Assembly for late game. And Twilight Flowers and Void Surgers, so we have a lot of value. Just want to have a big, strong, like crazy bombers or something. But what are the odds? Alright, next one. Mechanical workers, victims of the melee, sound drivers. So let's check out mechanical workers. Never mechanical workers, right? Victims of the melee. Pretty tough cookie. Pretty nice. Might be a bit awkward with void surges. As sound drivers. 3 for 3 and push something forward. I think we just had wetnet receivers as well. So let's go for victors of the melee. I think this might even be more awkward in the draft. People's decks are, like on equals, decks are already a bit slower. And I think with drafting, decks become weaker as well. And if decks becomes weaker, then the game's also slower down. So I think aiming for a bit more 5 drops, 6 drops, and getting value late game. And these cards are also good for clearing, right? If I'm start losing stuff, I can use my Twilight Flowers to clear baseline stuff. And same goes for victors of the melee and void surgers. So basically clear, clear, clear. I think this is a pretty good draft so far. So let's go with Ironclad 10. So we got Melodious Sisters, Ludic, and Kindred's Grace. Well, never Kindred's, right? Because we have so many different unit types. Ludic is just silly without Dragon Synergy. And Green Gale isn't really synergy. Well, it's still pretty strong, 6 for 5. But let's not choose it. The Melodious Sisters is pretty sweet 4-drop. Just what we want, actually. So let's go for the Melodious Sisters. Alright, next one. Draft your 11th card. Debug Loggers, Temple Guardian, Crazy Bombers. Ooh, Debug Loggers. Pretty cool card. Temple Guardians, pretty cool, but it's a bit weird with our Siege Assembly blocking something on our baseline. And Crazy Bombers is just crazy. I just go with Crazy Bombers. I had it out with a heavy hitter and I said Crazy Bombers, so here we go, we got it. It's alright, last card. And that will be Prime Ogre Bregda, Archdruid Aaron, or Laura Skinning in Exile. Okay, so Prime Ogre Bregda on equals. It's not that good, right? Well, it's still super good. 5 and all weaker stuff. Archdruid, we don't have any spells, so probably not gonna go for this one. And Laris, 5, also very good board clear. We got Green Gale, Fell Flares, Wetland, Melodious. Fortification Tonic is a bit awkward, to be honest. I think we go for Laris. That might be good value. So let's check out Lars. I like Lars. Seen enough Prime Ogre Breakdown on Diamond 1. So we have chosen Get Ready to Battle. But we got our deck. I think this is pretty fun. We got late game win condition. We basically got high mana clearing stuff. We got some Melody Sisters is good value. Wetland Receivers can be good value. Green Gale Serpents might be good. People have awkward cards, so this might get actually 2 buffs and gives us some front. Fell Flares is good value, also way pretty sweet for protecting our Siege Assembly. And Fortification Tonic is a bit shitty. Yeah, sadly we didn't get any other 2-drop. Fortification Tonic was definitely not the right choice, but hey, can't do much about it right now. Alright everybody, so this is gonna be it. The match I will do later, but it's just to give you a sense of adventure on drafting, and hopefully I can show you my match soon. Most likely it will start in a couple of days, so I think I will post this video, and the next day I will post my first match. Hopefully you will win, hopefully you will cheer for me, and obviously if you want to join this as well, join the Discord, join my Discord, join Reckless Draft. Let's just call it Reckless Draft Tourney, why not? I think it's amazing, and it's a good thing that he created this whole bot he made himself as well, so that's even more impressive. So let's show our gratitude for him by doing great stuff, and hopefully I will see you in my match. Cheers.